opportunity with its solid energy bailout. Finance Minister Bill English believes there is a viable business if solid energy goes back to concentrating on coal. But the Greens' Gareth Hughes says that's a missed chance.
It's in serious trouble, and the government didn't act with enough haste when those problems were identified, and they're still not setting out a sustainable path for this company into the future.
Mr Hughes says by ploughing taxpayer money into coal, the government's effectively denying climate change. Housing Minister Nick Smith has come under fire from one of his fellow ministers for a new housing policy. The policy will see 400 unwanted state houses in small towns sold to low-income first home buyers with a 10% loan deposit as a bonus. But ACT leader and regulatory reform minister John Banks says the bonus is just a gimmick.
It's a slight fee. You add on 10% to the purchase price, you give 10% in cash to the purchaser, and then you do the transaction. It's a wiki policy. It won't work.
Mr Banks says the policy misses the point by failing to target main centres. Labor is accusing the government of bribing voters with ACC levy cuts. The corporations reported a huge $4.9 billion surplus, and the government is working on levy cuts for next year. But Labor's ACC spokesman Ian Lees-Galloway says the cuts should be delivered now. He says the government's been gouging New Zealanders for years, and its plan to give back some of what it's taken next year is an election year bribe. Fire investigators will return to the scene of a house fire in Auckland this morning. Around 30 firefighters and 6 trucks were called to the two-storey blaze in Karaka, which sparked around 6:30 last night. The house was gutted by fire, but no one was injured. A driver's been taken to hospital after a courier post truck and trailer unit rolled in Manawatu. The vehicle overturned on Kakariki Road near State Highway 1, just north of Bulls, just before 4 o'clock this morning. A recovery vehicle is en route from Palmerston North to clear the truck, which is blocking both lanes. It's hoped a new fishing system will tackle a culture of wastefulness in the commercial sector. With help from the government, fishing companies have developed a flexible plastic tube designed to target specific species while undersized fish swim free. Scott McIndoe from the Legacy Group rates the technology as revolutionary.
Instant sustainability, 2 million fish per annum allowed to grow on and get fatter and spawn. That's a massive wow.
It's likely to be at least another 4 years before the technology is implemented. It seems New Zealand is a good place to be elderly after ranking 7th in a global survey of well-being. British lobby group Help Age commissioned the first global age watch index, which looks at factors including income, health, employment and education. Sweden tops the list, followed by Norway, Germany, the Netherlands and Canada, but Australia is outside the top 10, ranked 14th. New Zealand performs well in employment, education and health status. The challenges remain when it comes to income security. The French distributor of the film Diana has removed an advertising poster that sparked outrage for being placed at the site where the Princess of Wales died in 1997. More than 1,000 posters have been pasted around Paris ahead of the film's premiere, but one of them was near the entrance to the Pont de Lama tunnel. Several British newspapers criticised French promoters for putting up the poster at the site, with the Daily Mail quoting a friend of the princess blasting the move as despicable and crass. I'm Debbie Griffiths at 6:06 on The World at 6.
In Radio Live Sport, All Blacks tight head prop Owen Franks is on the mend in South Africa, making a speedy recovery from the groin strain he suffered during last weekend's match in Argentina. All Blacks assistant coach Ian Foster is also impressed with the healing powers of captain Richie McCaw, who's on target to return against the Springboks on Sunday following a knee injury.
He's done well. He was a really good week last week in terms of his preparation and training, and clearly we've got a couple of runs this week where he'll be tested, but he's looking strong and ready to go.
Former All Blacks coach Laurie Mains thinks Steve Hanson's side could have their work cut out in Joburg if the refereeing of Welshman Nigel Owens isn't up to standard. He wasn't impressed by the officiating at Eden Park and believes there's nothing much between the two sides.
They're very close to it. The referee destroyed that game at Eden Park. Had that been refereed accurately, I think it would have been an extremely close encounter. He made a shocking job of that job.
International rugby with Nova Auto Glass, Kiwi owned and Kiwi operated. The Otago Bolts are doing their best to maintain their impressive unbeaten run in T20 Cricket's Champions League tournament in India, posting 139 for 7 off their 20 overs, batting first against the Rajasthan Royals. Once again, Jimmy Neesham led the way, top scoring with 32 runs. A short time ago, the Royals were 74 for 4 in the 13th over, needing 66 more runs to win off 45 balls. The Breakers wrapped up basketball's pre-season Champions Challenge with an 82-81 win over China's Dongguan Leopards in Hamilton last night. A free throw from import Karon Johnson with 1.5 seconds on the clock sealed their victory, while Daryl Coletto's three-pointer in the final countdown swung the game the Breakers won.
Last year I think we had 9 games where we won by less than 4 points, so we kind of know we're a beatable team, and we keep our composure and come away with the wins more times than not.
Coletto finished with a team-high 17 points. Game 3 is in Auckland tomorrow night. Melbourne's Cooper Cronk has taken out the Dally M Player of the Year on Rugby League's Night of Nights in Sydney. 2GB's Stuart Petrie was at the Black Tie Affair in Sydney.
It's one of the closest finishes in the awards history. The crowd here at the Star Casino were taken on a ride from round 17, where the leader changed almost every round. But Cronk came out on top, finishing on 28 votes, just 2 ahead of Todd Carney, Jonathan Thurston and Dally Cherry Evans, who all tied for second. He says he's honoured by the win, and it's a fantastic way to finish the season. The Roosters' Trent Robinson took out Coach of the Year.
NRL with pit stop for all your brake, warranty, fitness and car servicing needs. I'm John McNeil. It's 6:08. Your updated weather is next on the World at 6.
Radio Live Sport with the Isuzu D-Max Ute. Go to thehunt2.co.nz and sign up for your chance to win one of 2 brand new utes.
Radio Live traffic with the mythical creatures at Maritime Museum. Millbrook Road between View Road and Sunnyside Road closed off this morning for roadworks. There is a minor detour in place through there. We've also got the road closed along Puanui Road, affecting traffic travelling between Plunkett and Caruth Road. Roadworks and detours in place through there this morning also. Otherwise, traffic's still looking pretty good across town. First thing, expecting it to be a beautiful fine day as well, so great driving conditions this morning. School holiday fun at Maritime Museum, live performance and activities. Children $5, conditions apply.
Hey John, let's do a mind-reading exercise.
Okay.
Righto, I'm thinking of a brand that makes coffee makers, grinders, cake mixers, electric fry pans and mini whizzers.
I'm getting something. Is it level?
No, try again. They make toasters, electric jugs, deep fries and electric woks and...
Stop right there. I've got it. Level.
Hopeless, it's Breville, John. Breville.
I know, Adrian. I was only teasing.
You devil.
Make this bedroom with a great range of Breville small appliances that we recommend.
The small things in life can make a big difference, like a lot of small bills can add up to a big headache. Cashburst to the rescue with small cash loans up to $1,000. Just visit cashburst.co.nz and we can have cash in your account within 30 minutes. It's easy. Our online calculator will help select the perfect...